Hello, family and friends. I always appreciate you joining me as I continue to teach myself the Igbo language of Southeast Nigeria. Of course, you know, I've been on this quest for about 5 months, and it's been really encouraging lately to have other people take this quest with me. My mother, my wife, a little bit, as well as some of you from afar have been following my post and conversing with me. So the good part about this is that, hey, if we keep on this journey together, we'll be conversational. I can by no means say that I'm conversational at this time. I know a few words here and there after about 5 months of studying, but I'm determined to become fluent in the language Igbo. Of course, as many of you know that have been following my post, most Black Americans are Igbo. We're at least a portion Igbo. Because if you understand this, and I hope it's not a negative thought, but it's just heritage. You can't get around history. But most of the slaves that were brought into the state of Virginia, 40% of them were from the Igbo tribe of Southeast Nigeria. And most of us have roots that start in Virginia. I mean, America, period, starts in Virginia and Jamestown. So it's very hard not to have Igbo blood in your veins if you're a Black American. So this is our roots. And so it's good to know your roots as well. But what I've been studying, and as I finish a module in one of my books, I go ahead and make a video to make myself accountable. And the reason being for that is that, it forces me to sit down and study every day, but it also gives my friends across the seas, those that are native Igbo speakers, to be able to hear me actually try to pronounce these things instead of just the words on a computer screen, and being able to help me with the pronunciations. Of course, I'm still dealing with a very heavy accent coming from an English tongue, so that's part of my challenge as well. But also one thing I'm learning about the Igbo language is that it's also tonal. So not only is it what you say, but how you say that gives things their meanings. So you'll see that as we go along. And I think this is about the 4th or 5th video. I've lost track right now of learning the Igbo language. But anyway, as you can see on the screen, our topic today is mmadụ. Mmadụ. That means people in the Igbo language. Let's go ahead and get to it because there's quite a bit here to go through. I've gotten 71 different words about people that is described in Igbo language. So different classifications, different ages, different professions, things like that is what we're going to go through as we progress through this module of the Igbo language studies. Again, mmadụ being people. Okay, the first word is athlete. And where I'm able to do it and break down the words, I give you the literal translation. So the first one is going to be one who does a sport. So in order to say athlete, one who does a sport, literally is Onye Na-Eme E-Gwuregwu. Again, that's Onye Na-Eme E-Gwuregwu, which means athlete. And you'll see that first word a lot, On-yae, in Central Igbo, which I like to equate to proper English. It looks like that most native speakers will put that word On-yae in the front, and that means one who does something. Okay, so again, athlete is Onye Na-Eme E-Gwuregwu, athlete. Coach. Coach is literally translated as one who instructs sports. So he would be said as the following: AuN-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray-Gwu. AuN-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray-Gwu. And again, you got that On-Yae word that means one who does. En-Koe-Zee means teaches. And A-Gwu-Ray-Gwu means games, which can also be said as sports. So again, AuN-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray-Gwu, coach. Girl, And I really fell in love with this picture on the internet. I think it's just a beautiful little picture, of a little girl. But girl would be as follows. Wah-Tah Wahn-Yee. Wah-Tah Wahn-Yee. You see those N's are silent in English. So it's Wah-Tah Wahn-Yee, girl. And literally translated, it means child woman. Because Wah-Tah means child and Wahn-Yee means woman. So child woman equates to girl. Wah-Tah Wahn-Yee, girl. Boy, which I'm really going to give you little boy. Boy would be Ọbere wa Nwoke. Ọbere wa Nwoke, boy. And literally it means little boy, because Wah-Woke means boy, and you put Ọbere in front of it means little. So Ọbere wa Nwoke, boy. Again, as I kind of previewed with you, just to say boy in general, which literally translates to child man, it would be Wah-Tah Nwoke. Wah-Tah Nwoke, boy. Or child man, literally. Boyfriend would be said as follows in Igbo. Enyi Nwoke. Enyi Nwoke, boyfriend. And literally translated, it means friend as a man. So Ain-Yee means friend. Woke means man. So Enyi Nwoke, boyfriend. Girlfriend is similar because you continue to say friend in the front. So it's Ain-Yee meaning friend. And as we learned earlier, Wahn-Yee means woman. So you're really saying friend, woman, or girlfriend. So it becomes Enyi Wahn-Yee. Enyi Wahn-Yee, girlfriend. Again, you'll see some of the common themes. You have like root words and you build upon it. So in order to say female or woman, all you would say is Wahn-Yee. Wahn-Yee, female or woman. Male, as mentioned to you earlier when we studied boy, just to be male or man, all you would say is Woke. Woke, man. And I love that he has his traditional Igbo garb on. The next time I go to Nigeria, hopefully in May of this year, I'm going to bring back the clothing. I already have the hat that you see right there and that I wear from time to time. So again, you have male or man is Woke. Woke, male or man. So we're going to start talking about a little bit about royalty. So king is simply just three letters. Eze. Eze means king, and that literally means king. So you'll see as you talk about princess, princes, as well as queens, like the whole family structure is all going to be built around that word Eze. So again, I'm going to show you prince, princess, and queen as well, but we'll start with the first word, simple, king, being Eze. Eze, king. As mentioned, queen. So queen is just a modification of Eze, meaning king. So it would be Eze Wahn-Yee. You probably recognize that word again, Wahn-Yee being woman. So it's like saying king that is a woman, or in other words, queen. So it's Eze Wahn-Yee, queen. Eze Wahn-Yee, queen. Princess, again built on the word Eze, king, and Ada. Ada means daughter. So you're basically saying daughter of the king. So it's Ada Eze, princess. Ada Eze, princess. Friend is mentioned earlier as we studied boyfriend, girlfriend. Again, it's based off that root word Ain-Yee. Ain-Yee means friend. So Enyi by itself just means friend. Teenagers, youth, adolescents can all go by the following word. Entorobia, teenager. Entorobia, teenager. Student. Student is the following. It's like Y or NY, either one you want to pronounce it. But typically I see it just as Y with the N silent. So Y just means child. And A-Gwuh-Ray is basically like saying book. So child of a book, meaning a student. So to put it all together would be Wah-A-Gwuh-Ray. Wah-A-Gwuh-Ray means student or pupil. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 different ways to say a businessman. And this one's going to literally be translated meaning man of commerce. And when it comes to shopping and goods and markets, you'll constantly see that last word on your screen, ahia. Ahia means market. So what this is going to be is the following. To say man of commerce, meaning businessman, it would be Woke Nazu ahia. Woke Nazu ahia. That may sound weird to you because those 2 words in the middle, na and azu, you put it together because you have to do that vowel dropping again. When you have 2 vowels together, you have 2 A's in English, one of them goes away. So that's why it becomes Woke Nazu ahia for businessman. Again, Woke Nazu ahia, businessman. Another way of saying businessman, which I really like a lot because of how it's literally translated, it translates into the words hunter of money. So literally hunter of money. So that's another way of saying businessman, which would be achonta ego. Achonta ego. So achonta is hunter, ego is money. So hunter of money. Achonta ego, businessman. The third way of talking about businessman is basically the same thing. Again, you put that ON-yaE in front, meaning the one who does it. So it's basically going to now translate literally into one who hunts money, not hunter of money. So one who hunts money, meaning businessman in this case, would be Onye achonta ego. Onye achonta ego, businessman. Customer. As I mentioned to you earlier, it all has to deal with the market. So you're going to see that last word being ahia, which means market, and ON-yaE being one who is doing the action. So biara izu means who came to shop. So here's how you do it then. So it would be ON-yaE biara izu ahia. ON-yaE biara izu ahia means customer, one who came to shop. Again, ON-yaE, the one that does something. Biara izu, which means came, and ahia means market or came to shop. So ON-yaE biara izu ahia, customer. Driver. Now, this is one where you have to actually drop 2 vowels. It's a little bit harder than others, so it's almost like you just have to memorize it and just let it become a part of you. Like that Na-Anya is just Nanya because you're dropping one of those A's in English. And Obala is the last word. It's not Oba-ala because you're having those 2 vowels at the end of those last 2 words. So you drop what I call the O diacritic. In other words, it's the O in English with the dot underneath it. You get rid of that. And so what it all comes down to is this. Onye nanya obala. Onye nanya obala. So literally translated means one who drives a car. And On-Yae again means the one who does something. Na-Nya means drive. And Obala means car. So On-Yae Na-Anya. Let me get it right. On-Yae Na-Nya Obala, driver, one who drives a car. Now this one I can't literally, as far as godparents, break it down into its literal translation because that makes absolutely no sense to me, unfortunately. So it's just one of those things that you just memorize. So for godparents, it would be Indi Mutara na Umiri Chukwu. Indi Mutara na Umiri Chukwu. Now, the last word is very important. Chukwu. That's the name for God in Igbo. So again, the whole phrase would be Indi Mutara na Umiri Chukwu. Godparents. Teenage boy would be pronounced as Okorobịa. Okorobịa, teenage boy. Literally means male teenager. Teenage girl is a little bit trickier because it comes down to knowing how to pronounce the alphabet in the Igbo language. And you'll see some words there. Now, I'll admit, with my English tongue, I cannot pronounce them the Igbo way. And most native Igbo people that know you come from an Igbo tongue say basically, do the best you can with it. Because GB, the two English letters, GB, I just bring it out as a regular B in English, but that's really not the proper way of saying it. And I just cannot pronounce it. My accent won't let me do it. And GH also is not what you think it is. It's like a Y sound, literally like Y as in yellow in English. So teenage girl, which really means female teenager, literally, it would be pronounced Aboyobia. Aboyobia, teenage girl. And really, I apologize. That's really with my accent. That's the best way I can get it out. Aboyobia, teenage girl. Hopefully native speaking Nigerian Igbos would know what I'm talking about. Probably my favorite word that I've encountered so far in the Igbo language is the word for child. And it would be pronounced Watakiri. Watakiri, child. Children would be a combination of two words. It literally means the little boys, but it applies to girls too. But children would be Umo Intakiri. Umu Intakiri. Let me say it right. I said it wrong the first time. It's Umu Intakiri, children. Umu Intakiri, children. Okay, banker. And one of the greatest things I saw in Nigeria were the skyscrapers in Lagos City, where you have a financial district that's just like Wall Street. So please do not bring your Eurocentric minds into the discussion. What I mean by that is this. People often look down at Africa as being inferior, but when you go over there, you can see it's a pure lie. Especially somewhere like Lagos City that has like 20 million people, twice the size of New York. Some cases very affluent, that is, way more affluent than the things that we would see. You just have to see it for yourself. And I was part of that financial district, just touring it this year down in Lagos. So you had all kinds of banks and financial institutions down in Lagos that literally were skyscrapers as if you were in New York City. But anyway, for banker, I'm going to give you what's the literal translation would be one who works at a bank. And so again, you see that word ON-yaE, which is again, one who does something. Oru means works. And banki means bank. So it literally turns out to be this, or said this way. ON-yaE Oru banki, banker. ON-yaE Oru banki, banker. Let me say it one more time. Onye oru banki, banker. All right, butcher. It's literally translated as one who kills meat. So butcher, you see again, you see On-yae, so it means one who does something. Na-Ebu, that's the killing part. And Ano, which is meat. So you put it all together to make the word butcher, or translate to butcher, I should say, it would be Onye na-ebu ano. Onye na-ebu ano. Butcher. The next words for carpenter, I don't have a literal translation for, just one of those memorization things. So for carpenter, you would say Aqua Inca. Aqua Inca, carpenter. Again, Aqua Inca, carpenter. Again, we talked about royalty. We've already talked about the king and the queen and the princess, so we can't leave out the prince. And so again, you know, the word for king is Eze, and the word for son is Apara. If you've seen one of my old videos before this one, I called myself Diapara, which means I'm the first son that came from my parents. And so you'll see a lot of words are just reused in Igbo language. And so get back on track then for prince, you would say son of the king, which would be Apara Eze. Apara Eze. And again, this is one in which my English tongue fails me. That KP sound is, I just translated as a P sound, but it's actually not exactly proper to do it that way. But like I said, my Igbo friends and teachers and tutors tell me just say it the way that you can from an English perspective, and that should be enough. So that's why I say it this way. Opara Eze, prince. Opara Eze, prince. Okay, farmer. And this is going to be one who farms. So again, you see that On-yae, the one that does something. And Ubo at the end is farms. So this is one where you also gets a little more complicated. Those words in the middle, Na-aka, you blend into one word. So you see two A's sitting there. So you got to eliminate one. So it becomes this, to make it as simple as I can. Onye naka ubo. Onye naka ubo, which means farmer or one who farms. Next one is teacher. And sometimes you'll see it written the way I have it, and sometimes they'll do it for short. Teacher literally is nkụzi. Nkụzi is teacher. But again, you add that On-yae in front of the word nkụzi, that means one who teaches. So to put it together, you would have On-yae En-Koe-Zee, meaning teacher. On-yae En-Koe-Zee, teacher. Now this one for youth is a little more complicated for me, but it's literally translated as one who is growing up. And so you eliminate the E's in here. Why? I have no clue why you drop the E's in here. But it ends up being Onye Natoto. Onye Natoto means youth, or one who is growing up. Another way of saying it than what we've talked about earlier today. Senior citizens, or the elderly, they would be said as the following. Agadi, Agadi, senior citizen. Agadi, senior citizen. Literally means old age. All right, we'll move on. So for a chef or a cook, you literally just use the words that mean cook food. And so you'll see Osi Enri for chef or cook. The two words literally mean, Osi means to cook, and Enri means food. And so for chef or cook, you would say Osi Enri. I cook food. All right, for a secretary or a clerk, however you want to call it, we can just say secretary to keep it short. This one's a little bit harder because you do have to do a vowel drop on this one too. So the A is dropped in here. So it looks like it would be Ode Akwo-Kwa, but that's not how you would pronounce it. You would pronounce it because you have to drop the A in Akwo-Kwa, and you would say Ode Kwo-Kwa, Ode Kwo-Kwa, clerk or secretary. Composer. So again, we're going to say one who writes music. And so A-Gwu is music. On-yae means the one who's doing it. And so Na-Eme is the one that is actually doing the action. So you would say it this way. On-yae Na-Eme E-Gwu. So one who writes music or a composer. So On-yae Na-Eme meaning writing, E-Gwu being music. On-yae Na-Eme E-Gwu, composer. Doctor, and I hope this picture looks humorous to you because I would never go to a doctor that has a needle that big. But anyway, to say doctor in Igbo, you would say Dokita. I like the way that rolls off the tongue. Dokita, doctor. Interesting when you talk about dentist, because the word Eze can be used for king, as we talked about earlier, but it also means teeth, depending on the context. So Eze is teeth, and we already had the word earlier. Dokita means doctor. So what you're saying is doctor for teeth. So that would be Dokita Eze, dentist. Dokita Eze, dentist. This is probably the most difficult word that I've ever encountered in the Igbo language for electrician. It's literally going to translate to who fixes electricity. And of course, you got to do some vowel dropping in this one. The words Na-Edozi, you got to drop that I at the end. And it's going to blend together. You'll see how I do it. And I got to take it slow because it's the hardest one for me to ever pronounce. So here's what I believe it is the pronunciation. Onye na-edozaku, electric. Again, that's Onye na-edozaku, electric. One who fixes electricity. Another way, and a simpler way of saying electrician, remember we had earlier, of course, you know, On-yae, meaning the one doing something. Oru means working on something. We learned that word when we talked about banking. And electric is electric. So I probably would default to this one and use this word a little bit easier for me to use this one instead of the other one I'm trying to say. So electrician could be said as Onye Oru electric. One who works on electric. Or electrician. So Onye Oru electric, electrician. All right. So the next one is executive, like someone running a company. So you see the lady right here in her power suit, her arms folded. So she's the head of the company where she is, or one of them, I should say. So an executive would be very simple to say. Again, you have that On-yae word. On-yae, meaning one who does something, but EC means head. So the one who is the head or an executive would be On-yae EC, executive. All right. This also is a very difficult one for me to pronounce, being a fireman, but I'm just going to do the best I can with it. I don't think you have to drop any vowels on this one, so it's just like you see on the screen. So it'd be Onye Na-Eme Aku-Aboba. Try to say that 3 times fast. Fireman. So I'm going to try it one more time. Fireman is Onye Na-Eme Aku-Aboba. Fireman. Or one who extinguishes the fire. Handyman, again, On-Yae, meaning one who does something, and you just add the word En-Koe-Zee. So On-Yae En-Koe-Zee, handyman. On-Yae En-Koe-Zee, handyman, literally means one who repairs. All right, going to keep it going. This one is a little more difficult too for judge, because you have to drop the first E and you drop the A. But it translates literally to one who judges. And so that one would be, let me get it out because it's difficult for me. On-yae On-yae judge. On-yae That's what it is. Let me get it right. Let me say it right. On-yae judge. On-yae judge. Lawyer is also a difficult one because you have to drop the E and you drop the A as well. So you got to blend this all together when you drop that E and you drop that A. So it would be literally translated one who is a lawyer. So it would be On-yae On-yae lawyer. Again, On-yae lawyer. Librarian. That one you would drop the A in Akwokwa, the last word, if I have it correctly. Librarian would be, again, On-Yae being the one who does something. So it would be On-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray-Gwu. Oops, I think I did it wrong. Let me say it again. On-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray-Gwu. Librarian. All right. On-Yae En-Koe-Zee. Man, it's hard to get that one out. Let me say it one more time. On-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray. Yeah, I still said it wrong. I can't get this one right. This one seems like it might be the hardest one. So again, it's On-Yae En-Koe-Zee A-Gwu-Ray. That's what it is. All right, for librarian. All right, moving on. A manager. One who manages. On-Yae, the one. And En-Koe is manager. So On-Yae En-Koe, manager. On-Yae En-Koe, manager. Model. It literally translates as one who is an example. And so you would have On-Yae En-Koe-Zee model. On-Yae En-Koe-Zee model. Thanks for hanging in there. There's quite a few of them this time. But notary. So notary, one who signifies that your documents are legit. Notary be notary. 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 Nurse. Nurse in the Igbo language would be naso. Naso. Nurse. Again, naso. Nurse. All right, optometrist, eye doctor. It literally translates into doctor of eyes, because debia is also another way of saying doctor. I know we talk about dakita, but debia is also the word for doctor. So you got two ways of describing a doctor. And Anya means eyes. So you're saying doctor of eyes. And if you notice, the two words have two A's that run together, so you got to eliminate one of them as the ways that the Igbos pronounce it. So it would be the Bianya optometrist. The Bianya optometrist, meaning an eye doctor. All right. A pilot. A pilot. So there's no vowel drop or anything. You just pronounce it the way that it sounds or looks, I should say. You pronounce it the way exactly the way it looks, what I'm trying to say. So pilot would be Onye na anya oba elu. Pilot. So that's Onye na anya oba elu. Pilot. It literally means the one who manages an aircraft. Policeman, you do have to drop a vowel, and that U-way in the middle, you drop the E. So that one becomes policeman. Onye uwoji. Onye uwoji, policeman. Again, Onye uwoji, policeman. Pharmacist literally is described literally as one who sells medicine. So again, you got that On-yae, meaning the one who does something. A-Gwuh, that last word, A-Gwuh, means medicine. And Na-Eme means to sell it. So here's how you say it. On-yae Na-Eme A-Gwuh, one who sells medicine. Or in other words, we call a pharmacist. All right, here's what I am. And for those that are saved, that's what you are, a Christian. And so how to say Christian is On-yae, meaning the one that does it. And O2, Christi, one who is a Christian. So On-yae O2 Christi means Christian. All right, preacher, that's me as well. And so this basically literally translates into one who is an evangelist. And so preacher is On-yae Ozama. On-yae Ozama. And I did forget to tell you that you drop that I in Ozama. So it becomes On-yae Ozama, meaning evangelist, one who preaches. All right, head of state, and one of my favorite presidents in the world that ever lived was Nelson Mandela. So I used his picture. And so to say say president, you have to drop the I, one of the I's in there, which is the last I, in other words. For president, you would say Onye Isala, president. Onye Isala, president. Representative, the Nigerian country has, just like we do, a Nigerian House of Representatives, just like we have a U.S. House of Representatives. I can't literally translate it, so it's just a memorization thing for me. And you have to drop that second E in order to pronounce it correctly. So you would say Onye En-Koe-Zee. So Onye En-Koe-Zee is how you say representative in the government. Onye En-Koe-Zee, representative. Senator is a lot easier. Again, you have, just like America, you have a Nigerian Senate. And you just pronounce it the way you see it. So it would be Ome-Iwu. Ome-Iwu, senator. Scientist. Scientist, you just pronounce it the way you see it. So it's Aka Imota Sayensi. Scientist. Aka Imota Sayensi. Scientist. Singer. It's going to be a literal translation of what one who sings. And again, you'll see that word A-Gwu at the end, which is music. And Na-Eme in the middle means one who does it. And On-yae means the person. So you put it together, you have On-yae En-Koe-Zee. Again, you got to drop that A in the middle. When you see Na-Ago in the middle, you have two A's that run together, so you drop one of them. So again, it's On-yae En-Koe-Zee. On-yae En-Koe-Zee, singer. Soldier. And again, you have those GH in the middle, so that sounds like a Y in English. So it's On-yae En-Koe-Zee. On-yae En-Koe-Zee, soldier. Treasurer. In other words, one who handles money. Literally translated would be protect money. And as you learned earlier, ego is money. So odebe is to protect the money. So for treasurer, you would say odebe ego, treasurer. Odebe ego, treasurer. Accountant is one who calculates the money, literally translated. So again, ego is money. Umbako means to calculate. And On-yae means the one doing it. So you put it all together, it would be On-yae En-Koe-Zee, accountant. On-yae En-Koe-Zee, accountant. Almost done. Here, just a few more. Actor is pretty easy. So you see I have that Shakespearean picture on the front. It would be Ome, actor. Ome, actor. You may be wondering why I'm saying Ome instead of Omi. That's because in the Igbo language, E's are actually pronounced just like you would say an A. So it's Ome, actor. Ome, actor. Astronaut. Just like English, you know, in our English language, we borrow a lot of Greek, we borrowed a lot of Latin, and any other language you can think of, we've incorporated into our own language and just changed it a little bit to fit our English tongues. So the same thing for Igbo. Igbo, the word for astronaut, was a modification of the English word astronaut. So to say it the Igbo way, which is a modification of the English word, you would say astronauto, astronauto for astronaut. Okay, infant, infant. Ọbere, remember, means small, and Wah means child. So small child or infant would be Ọbere Wah, Ọbere Wah, infant. Again, that N becomes silent. Ọbere Wah, infant. Adult, and some use this to mean an aged person too. I think it just depends on what dialect of Igbo you speak, or the context. But to describe an adult, you can say Okenye, adult. Okenye, adult. A newborn baby. And literally this is going to be pronounced baby born new. So Amuru is born, and Ahoro means new. And Inwa means, you know, a child or a baby, depending on the context. So it becomes the following. Inwa Amuru Ahoro for newborn baby. Inwa Amuru Ahoro, newborn baby. All right, tourist, and that's what I am when I go to Nigeria. And On-yae means the person that's doing it. And you would have the other two words put together, which makes it tourist. I don't know how to do that literally, but it means, or is pronounced as follows. AuN-Yae En-Koe-Zee. AuN-Yae En-Koe-Zee. Tourist. Last one. And you'll notice this quite a bit. That last word, A-Gwuh-Ray means book. Na-Eme means writer, or one who writes, I should say. Let me get it right. To write a book. So Na-Eme A-Gwuh-Ray means to write a book. And so you just put that ON-yaE in front, means a person is writing a book. So it ends up being, when you put it all together, ON-yaE Na-Eme A-Gwuh-Ray, writer. ON-yaE Na-Eme A-Gwuh-Ray, writer. So thank you for following along with me. That's the last one in this series on Igbo people. Again, we were going through 71 different classifications of people. Again, under the classification of mmadụ, meaning people in Igbo language. So again, thank you for your support. Thank you for listening. And thank you for trying to learn on your own, those that are doing so. And may we all be conversational together. Take care and God bless. Have a good day. Bye-bye.